Top 10, presented by Only in Your State.
Hey everyone, welcome to Not Your Average Bucket List, a travel podcast by Only in Your State dedicated to unearthing hidden gems across the United States. Today, we're going to help you find the best things to do in Michigan for July 2023 in our new Best Things to Do series. I'm here with the host of the podcast, Marissa. Marissa, are you ready to learn about Michigan?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, in case you didn't know, Michigan is surrounded by four of the five Great Lakes, and it has the nation's longest freshwater coastline at 3,288 miles. So, you can
Nice.
imagine what we're going to suggest you do this summer.
Sounds
But
perfect already.
yeah, so with all the coastline, there's tons of spots to go to the beach or start boating, and in Michigan this summer, and both in the Upper Peninsula and in Michigan proper. So unlike Ohio or some other Midwest states that are more landlocked, Michigan has all kinds of coasts that you can visit. So that's fantastic. Also, the allergy season isn't nearly as bad as it is in other parts of the Midwest. So, one note though, the hottest months are July, August, and June. So it's going to be a hot one in August or in July. So but still highs of 78 and lows of about 60.
Oh,
So
wow.
still not bad. Still not bad. A little bit more humid, but that's okay. So if you're going to go outside, we're going to hit some awesome spots throughout the state, but we're definitely not going to cover them all because I do have to say that in July, Michigan just has a lot going on.
Hmm.
So, number one, Mackinac Island. If you have not visited Mackinac Island yet, you can take a ferry over, and it's just a picturesque island between the Upper and Lower Peninsula, and you can just explore the Victoria architecture and indulge in fudge and fun small town activities. And taking the ferry over is just an awesome thing to do in the warm weather, so that way you don't have to worry about anything getting rained out. And then, second, you should go visit the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore, which is in I might Benzie and Lee Lanau counties in Michigan. And basically, there's just giant sand dunes and pristine beaches all around Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. And I know that we discovered this in our small town getaway series for the podcast, but for some reason, I didn't realize how many areas around Michigan have dunes that you can, just kind of experience. So that's really cool and definitely something you should check out this summer. Also, you can go to the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, and this is something we've written about on Only in Your State multiple times, but it's just definitely an awesome thing to do during the summer. So that way you can take a nice boat tour and see the cliffs, kayak across the lake, and take the scenic hiking trails, and just really enjoy the lakeshore in the summer. And then fourth is Isle Roy. I don't know if it's Isle Royale or Isle Royal National Park, but you can go to this remote island in Lake Superior, and you can go camping, fishing, boating, take the hiking trails, and really just enjoy this remote location. And it's not like anything I've ever seen before. It just seems like an idyllic, peaceful retreat in July in Michigan.
It's like
And
quintessential summer right there.
oh my gosh, like stay away from the crowds. Don't do anything
Yeah.
too crazy. Just enjoy, go out to this little tiny island on a boat and just hang out. Sounds
Mm.
perfect. And then the last, I think all of my all of my attractions are nature based, which no surprise, just it's a beautiful state.
Sounds great to me.
Yeah. So the Seney National Wildlife Refuge near Seney, and you can experience just wetlands, diverse wildlife. You can take drives, hike trails, and I think there's a lot of like a bird watching community in the area, as well as wildlife photographers. So it just seems like you could take a nice natural tour of the entire state of Michigan in July, just because the weather is going to be so warm. You're going to be on the water and exploring the wildlife. So I think this is definitely idyllic for July. But then when it comes to festivals, there are a lot of fun things going on in Michigan that you should definitely check out. So the first two would be the National Cherry Festival in Traverse City, and that's July 1st to the 8th. So we have a few days left in the festival. Would definitely go check it out if you're in the area. And the National Cherry Festival is one of Michigan's most popular events, and it has more than just cherries. I know it seems like, oh, fruit, it's no mango in Florida, but you can enjoy live music, parades, cherry themed activities, attraction and rides, and of course, cherry inspired treats. So if you love cherries, which I'm a little on the fence, no offense, Michigan, but
Oh man,
it's
cherries are
I don't know what it.
my favorite fruit,
No, I can't
and
do
they're
it.
so expensive. I don't. Yeah, I paying by the pound. You're paying like by the pound, but gosh, I love cherries.
Oh no, I mean, I wish I could, but I don't know what it is about them. Maybe they're too tart. I'm a watermelon girl through and through. So,
I do love
all right,
watermelon too.
yeah. Number two would be the Marquette Blueberry Festival in Marquette. And this is on, one day, Friday, July 28th. So similar, but just one day only. Food vendors, blueberry activities, a blueberry pancake breakfast, which sounds just, yeah, 10 out of 10. I'm there for the breakfast alone. But another fruit festival in Michigan. And then, if you're familiar with Ann Arbor, there is the Ann Arbor Art Fair on July 20th to the 22nd. And it just showcases a lot of works from artists that are around the area, but also throughout the country. And Ann Arbor is a college town, so it has a really creative vibe. It's really fun. And if you haven't been to Ann Arbor before, this is a great excuse to just go to the art fair and you can check out, vendors, booths, live music, food, and interactive activities. It just feels like a quintessential college town festival before all the kids are in session. Like, definitely check it out. And then we're heading to Traverse City again for the film festival, which is July 26th to the 31st. And it's just a massive film festival that I've never been to the city, and it just seems like an awesome reason to go just by itself. So film screenings, panel discussions, special events, and these are from not just itty bitty filmmakers either. So, you can go check it out. Make sure you go to the Cherry Festival first, stay a few weeks, and then go to the film festival. And then the last event that I have on the list is a little bit unique. It's the Charlevoix Venetian Festival, which is the 15th through the 22nd. And basically, I don't know the deep history of it, but it's a Venetian festival, so boat parades, fireworks, live music, and a carnival. So if you're familiar,
Ooh.
I'm assuming with Venice, Italy, and the gondolas throughout the city, they're going to mimic that with the boat festival. And the lit boat parade at night on Lake Charlevoix is, oh, maybe I'm misunderstanding that. Maybe it's not an actual parade through the streets, but
Boat
actually
parade.
on the lake. Boat parade. I thought that was called a flotilla, or
Oh, I
maybe
see.
I'm confusing them. But still, be that as it may, Ohio in here, they're gonna be like, boo, boo, don't go to jail. Anyway, no, the Venetian Festival does look like a lot of fun. So definitely boat parade, a lit boat parade at night, and the fireworks and live music. That just sold me, especially if any sort of theme festival I'm in. So yeah,
Yeah, 100%. Sign me up for these fruit festivals.
I know. I mean,
Sounds
I'm a bit
great.
more into the blueberries, so you can tell me how the cherry one is. It's fine.
We'll compare notes.
Yeah.